Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're rounding out the Nanto 6 with my boy Bowser. His name's Souther. Just gonna fucking say that for the record. Now, Souther was the first ultra rare in the game, so as a result, he's the shittiest ultra rare in the game. It's just a fact. When people come out first, they're just gonna be weaker by default. Ultra rare, absolutely, 100% deserves the ultra rare tag. He's the strongest man in all of Nanto. Even with white-haired Ray, Souther would probably still have dropped his ass, given how much trouble, given that Ray was still getting tagged by Yuta. Technique type, complete fucking bullshit. Of all the fucking Nanto fighters to make a fucking technique type, you decide that Souther, Mr. I have no defense, Mr. I overwhelm my opponents through sheer power and speed, is gonna be the fucking technique type. Okay, no, completely fucking ridiculous. How the fuck does Yuta become a fucking power type, but Souther's a fucking technique type? No, complete bullshit. Souther should be a fucking power type. No fucking dispute here. This might be not lore accurate in the... You could argue technique type for Souther, because he does use techniques when his fight with Kenshiro, but he should be a power type. So I'm going to say that's not very lore accurate. Let's see here. 6 Masters of Nanto, absolutely. Great. The Star of Dominance, absolutely great. Deep Love, yeah, that makes sense too. He had the deepest love out of everybody according to Kenshiro. Yeah, makes sense. 100%. Imperial Speed. On joining Chi 400, which of course Souther was ready to go from where to go. I love this fucking Goki. It's the first. He wasn't the first ultra rare I got. Actually no, I think he was, because I got Ray after Souther. No, I got Souther in his gotcha. I'm not sure if Souther came first or after. Either way, perfect Goki. And when getting attacked Chi 96, that's wonderful. He let Kenshiro attack him several times before delivering his ultimate attacks and shit. Wonderful. Great fucking... This might be the most lore accurate fucking Goki in the game, honestly. Because Ray's was alright, but Souther's just fits him so much more. Supreme Star-Crossed Fist, a Nanto Hohoken special technique. Dashes forward, kicks the enemy into the air, and slashes them in a bloody cross. Removes target's buffs, additional 40% damage to life-type enemies. Removes buffs, yes. This is the attack that basically fucking destroyed Kenshiro in their first fight. The kick is not part of this attack. It's actually a separate attack, but the fact that the kick is there is nice. Removes target's buffs. Not the... Yeah, I mean, again, this attack basically crippled Kenshiro, so I'll allow it. That seems fine, although it should be either adding bleed or adding wound, if we're going to be honest. Additional 40% damage to life-type enemies. This doesn't make sense on its own, but for context, Keno is a life type, so that is why... So, I'm assuming this is referencing the fact that Keno couldn't fight Souther. So, assuming that lore accuracy, yeah, it's fine all across the board. Oh, I wish I had this one fully fucking maxed out. A Nanto Hoken, so lore accuracy, great, except for this so far, we're going strong. A Nanto Hohoken secret technique where the user leaps up to a height to attack from above, slicing the enemy. It's not right description. It's the only deadly Nanto Hohoken technique requiring a special stance. This is true. Deals damage to all enemies. Okay, so instead of being a single target nuke, it is an AoE nuke. Has a 30% chance to reduce target's chi by 300 and a 15% chance to inflict stun and immobilizes for 1 turn. It's nowhere. Fuck. Reducing chi could be a Nanto trait just fine. Like, I could take that as like, oh, he damaged them so badly they can't perform their secret technique. That's fine. Inflicting stun, again, yeah, deals enough damage to stun them. You could argue that this shouldn't be lore accurate, but Kenshiro's 100% is far more durable than other people's, so we can't confirm whether or not what this would do to a normal person. So that's fine. Increases own chi by 200, and chi increases by 20% for 2 turns when the secret technique finishes. This right here is what makes this such a good ability lore-wise. Souther spammed this technique against Kenshiro like crazy in their final fight, and this ability allows you to spam his fucking secret technique to the point where, for a while, there were people on the Discord who were debating or who believed Salder to be the strongest ultra rare strictly because this scroll made him super fucking good and super busted because he could spam his ultra or his secret technique. So, I mean, you have to squint a little bit, but I think it's probably the most lore accurate ability so far. Well, no, it's not the most. Yeah, actually, yeah, I think this might be the most lore accurate secret technique we've seen so far. All things considered. Kenshiro's was close, but this one's a little more lore accurate, all things considered. And then finally, his passive, Behold the Emperor, which I actually think this was actually changed at one point. I think this was called the Emperor's Body at one point. Increases user status effect resist rate during battle. Status effect resist rate boost, 69.2%. It's not wrong, but it needs damage reduction because Salder was the most fucking durable fucker in Fist of the North Star. He was the only fighter that basically you couldn't win by beating him to death. You had to use This is why Rao couldn't kill him, because you needed the North Star to beat Salder, otherwise he was going to kill you. Because he was so durable, he could tank all the damage you could throw out, and then you were just fucked, because he would kill you before you could fucking kill him. So, it needs damage resist. It needs damage resist as a result. So overall, I'm going to give Salder a 9 out of 10 lore accuracy. This is really the only thing holding him back from a solid 10 out of 10. Because even if they don't include damage reduction, it's technically all lore accurate. Actually, maybe add North Star increase here as well. Yeah, 9 out of 10. There's too much missing here, I think, to give him a full 10 out of 10. But if you ignore what's missing, and because you could look at this as fair, like skill, technique type, Salder would be a total 10 out of 10 on this lore accuracy list. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next stream or video.